I see you gather before. Clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods.
Your God Epic Denario. The pod commands for this channel are available at URL.
The scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second
YouTube, Twitch.
and we chart a course back into the light. Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Media.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Kareem Tilly, an Oneiromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Kareem Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were to unite. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Okay, we headed to where I last got off before. Which I don't even remember where I was at. But quite sure to come back to me. Oh, I remember where I was at now. I remember. I was with this little dwarfling guy last time I was playing. Alright, so this is gonna load up in just a second here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. This is where we start. And this is the Dwarfling house. Oh, here he is. This is the Dwarfling I'm talking about.
Still here, looking for some. Everything's in place.
Buggers made a whole something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone. Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives.
Okay, might as well ask about the next chick.
If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. Well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian. Referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh. Truly perverse.
He didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. Thus the fool took it as a compliment. And she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Oh, poor bastard fled out the window.
Okay, next person.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Okay, next one.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs, what those of our Atre deemed her to hear. Well chosen, eh?
All right. But Varatra, her dad happened to be the Nilfgaardian ambassador.
Yes. You know him?
Wouldn't say that. Had a brief conversation with him at the palace in Vizima.
Well, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we Rosa preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
Okay, last person.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Not that much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one, then?
Nah, you can have it.
Why?
You see, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine. Whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Huh.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
Alright, I'm about to go check out and see what these girls are. And we gotta go talk to these girls one by one. All these females you met. I wasn't trying to swing on y'all, I actually swung on mistake, okay? I'm actually...
Perfect weather to sit by fire.
Alright, so where is these idiots at over here? Am I gonna have to call my horse now? There should be somebody right here. Look like somebody right over here. Let's see who this is.
I will get you every last copper. With interest. Give me a week, please.
Whoreson's no bank. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
What you ordering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? The knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep hands, Clay, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Mine. Offered her a better rate.
threats. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap shit.
Don't scream now.
Ready to surrender.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Relax. It'll come out in the wash.
Of course it will. Just got to soak it in white vinegar, but that's not my point. Junior shan't forgive me. Either I'll close up shop myself or he'll burn me down.
Sorry. Didn't think about that.
A woman's lot. Men have their fun and we're stuck with a mess. Oh well, I suppose I must move to Oxenfurt. Professors need clean undergarments too.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't know. Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out hauling. Horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week past, strolling with some trollop on his arm. It was the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
This woman he was with in the harbour. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Covere. Horvere, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I've got all in a huff for no reason.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
What the hell is that? Is that... Oh, laundry. I might actually see if they got any goods in there. Anywhere to go in on here? Don't look like nothing in here. Oh, you know what? That's what I forgot to do. Pick up what they drop. If his arm cut off. Let's see what else. We gotta drop some shit. Repair kit. I'll take all of that. bottle. Alright, look like nothing else is over here except for that, and we're out. Now we're out. And we're gonna go find... Where my horse at? Okay, we're gonna go find the other people we need to find. Looks like somebody's down this way. A lot of doors walking around. Okay, somebody's right around here I need to talk to. They're inside. I didn't mean to scare you out, that's what. What was this?
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elihu.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elihu?
Yes? Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elihu was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
What the?
So,
Elihu.
did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
He was blind drunk.
What happened?
You think? We spoke?
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago, he brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago, he brought... Odd as request.
What did you and...
If Dandelion, in fact, desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad?
You're too late, I've, but as he perished...
Really?
What Radovid, sucks flaccid.
The fuck?
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick bird. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
I know this is none of my business, but
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a dock worker when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. A Mauritanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom. Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? It must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
managed to stay interested. Thanks for your help, and
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me. Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do.
As long as
If anything
there's no
chafes or
girl
pinches,
clothes.
I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
Hoping to play cards. I wonder if they bet money. Nah, I'm not gonna play cards right now. But I would play cards. Alright, let me get the hell out of here. Look around and see if they got anything free in here. Don't look like it, so we're out. Let's get out of here with this fruitcake.
Play one match, wanna see how good your at went.
Nah, that was a different card game. That was actually not even Gwent. Where's the mask that I just saying? What the fuck? That was like regular cards, I think. That wasn't even Gwent. That was like regular cards. I just could have swore I just seen a mask. Was that mask for a horse or some shit? I bought a mask, but now I don't see it. What the fuck?
That was a Gwent match request.
That was a Gwent match request? Okay, let's see what... Let's go back then to this little fruitcake house. And see what he wants. See if...
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
We're gonna bet
Wouldn't
5.
mind a few rounds of cards.
The name was different cause it's a regular opponent, not a special one.
Okay, this is Fog. And... we're going to pick somebody. Not enough cards in unit. Alright, so we're gonna pick that.
Put another Blue Stripes Commando. They bond when on field together, doubling their points.
Blue Stripe Commando. Ah. Five cards to go. Okay. Still say not enough cards, but we're gonna go to... Fuck. Now why the fuck can't I start the match? What the hell? I don't play Gwyneth card game. I ain't played this game since I started the goddamn game. I don't even remember how to play this shit, but...
You don't have enough unit cards, the red numbers.
I do now. And they still won't let me play. Ah, come on, man.
You're taking out cards instead of putting them in.
Man, I'm out of this shit. I'm about to sit here and fight. This game is fucking annoying. I'm not about to sit there and try to play a game that I don't even know how to play, that ain't even doing shit. Like, that shit's annoying. Gwyneth is some bull crap. Like, I don't know how to play that game. I played it before, but I didn't know. I think I lost. I might have lost the match that I played. I don't know. But I was trying to play the game, but I mean, they wouldn't let me start the card game. And I don't know why they wouldn't let me start. Okay, well, so where am I going now?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. White Wolf, they call you?
You stand accused of offending religious sentiment. We've orders to take you in for interrogation. Surrender your weapons.
Over my dead body.
Told you we wouldn't fool him. Well, you're due.
Nah, the Gwent game got so popular that the developers made it a standalone game. It's been released recently.
A man you humiliated before his faithful. He asked that we administer a sacrament on his behalf. Your last rites.
Just the evil Witcher. Just the evil Witcher. Just letting y'all know y'all tried the wrong person. Y'all tried the wrong person. It shouldn't have been me. Okay, so we're gonna go up here to our destination. Oh, they got a haircut place over here. Let's see. Get your haircut over here. Or is it in here? A barber. This is like GTA.
Well, you found one. Welcome. I'll plough in shade the gentleman's noggin for half price.
Give me a haircut. As long as your hands aren't too shaky.
Shred head and ponytail, long hair let down. Just a shave. I don't know what this is. I don't know which one to gamble on. Should I go with ponytail? Or should I do both? I guess I'll do this. Let's see what this look like.
This is not what I wanted.
What do you mean, not what you wanted? Are you cut and coiffed? You are. And even as even can be, I'd say.
This is not the look I wanted.
And this is not the fate I wanted. I was to be an alderman in Mahakam. Instead, I shave and cut tramps and ragamuffins. Life deals what it deals. You shrug and you take it.
Let me try again.
Welcome back to you. Satisfied customer always comes by again, eh?
Give me a haircut. As long as your hands aren't too shaky.
Alright, let's see what he gives me now. I'm about to actually say just a shave, but let's see what he does with a just a shave. Oh, he actually did shave my long hair let down. Let's see what that looks like. Oh yeah, he did actually change it. Short hair, ponytail, shave head. Well, I guess I'll leave it like that for now.
So long.
In real life, would you trust someone that unstable near your head with the razor? Hell
Nope.
yeah, man.
No, That's why I said long as your hands are not shaky. Okay, so we're gonna head this way as a witcher.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after. That's enough. You're done. Gather your things and go back. Jesus Christ!
We're gonna loot everything because we're greedy. Let's check the loot back here. Nothing good. Okay, there's more back here. Broken rake, we don't want that. And emerald dust. Take that food. And nothing else useful here, it looks like. Yeah, we out of here. Okay, so let's talk to this. Oh no, there's nothing. Let's talk to her now and get it over with.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. He perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelions? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee! A sneaky whip rose skyward. Gee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chin, chin, chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry. See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
It's rain. Hey!
This Baronet's Lavalette villa.
Shouldn't interest you. Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep. Surely this isn't a chance encounter.
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an imperial general and a witcher meet. And no witcher. Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Varenus? No. You'd be long dead if that was so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Gagelman.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you consider? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Think I can find my own way to the Vegelbud home.
Very well. Perhaps I can convince you to join me later at the races. I shall keep an eye out for you.
Okay, so still gotta go this way. Gotta get in that location. Gonna try to go Oh fuck, I can't go that way. It's at a broken flower.
This weather makes me downright...
Choosing to go with them would instantly teleport you to the location, would make completing the objective much quicker.
I didn't know that was the end of the objective though. That's the reason why I didn't go with him. Alright, so how the fuck do you get over this wall? Can't get over there that way. Guess I'll go... Oh, this is some bullshit. Of course, this is a mountain. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'll go to this location over here.
Either talk to the guard and try to lie to get in, or go around the back to enter. The first way is quicker.
Oh, well, I ran away from that mission for no goddamn reason. Hold on, let's see where I'm at on the map right now. Where am I running to? I'm trying to run down here. No. We're gonna go this way first. And then we're gonna go to that other target. That was like a waste of coming down here. I can't get up there that way. I'm trapping myself and shit. Alright, let me go back up the hill. Oh boy, oh boy.
What do you want?
Rosavar Atra is expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits. Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Well, why are you going down there with Miss Rose? I'm about to sneak up here. Hope Miss Rose is not worried about me taking her raspberries. Okay, I can't take anything else here. Can't get through there. We're about to check this. And that, nothing. Alright, now we're going back downstairs. Oh, that's not a door, that's the wall.
Grab a wooden one. And take care not to hurt the little man. Follow me.
The wooden one. So do I got the wooden one on me? The wooden sword. Where is the wooden sword at? Oh, I can actually equip this sword now. Yeah, that sword is dangerous. I don't see the wooden sword on my character, but what a... Alright, I'm just gonna check around here. Nothing useful there.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Good to start with. I must know your work.
Come on, come closer.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I'm a witcher. I'm looking for...
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
What's so exciting about it?
Living on the edge, tracking then facing down beasts, sleeping under the stars. Oh, it must be wonderful.
Try fighting a Zulu while up to your neck in sewage. Nothing quite like it.
Not one of the high points, I suppose. Wait, weren't you about to ask me something?
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute in sandcrawlers. I believe he thought he was real.
Maybe he wasn't. But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters have been fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch. can barely handle one. Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind, Edna Va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yoruba.
Sorry, you lost me.
You're not the first to be confused. I'll explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poets with two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially with this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Clabaris. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course. But who knows? The bard might have invented her just to make us jealous. Pitiful boaster. I'd say it worked. You've gone all red in the face just talking about it. Your face will be red when I scratch your eyes out.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it.
How's here tomorrow? Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Richard. K-Swix. K-Swix. KSM.
Alright, so what's in here? Look like somebody to talk to in here. Alright, when you talk. enter a tournament.
Heard you play for high stakes here.
Firstly, we must have the proper effects. Let's have a look at our cards.
Oh, nah, hell nah. I'm not trying to play the card game again.
As I thought, let's return once we've collected better cards. And 1,000 crowns for the buy-in, of course.
How's a man's turn? Move it!
Alright, we need to go over here. To this location. And now I'm gonna go over here.
All appreciated. The races are a privilege of the way.
Some of the work for you too.
We meet again, Richard.
Yeah, managed to get here. Truth be told, hard to miss an estate this grand.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Call every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cachir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's in the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Richard.
Mostly just trying to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Richard. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle, made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Richard?
Black's your favorite? Let's see what Nilfgaardian stallion's made of.
I'll not lose. However, I will wager you'll win. The grey mare's my choice.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zericalian bear. I see no point in delaying. Let's begin.
Did I win in the last second?
What a thrill! A beautiful victory.
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely, son. My congratulations. That is yours.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, lady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why we came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novgorod. You'd be delighted to join the journey.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his sons. How he tamed a Kaelin by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? Or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. He said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing the arias. I've not seen him since.
There we go, make me sad.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him yourself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they're different fathers.
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. While he carried her packages and...
These packages, any chance they were trunks, travel cases? And this girl, possibly a Triggerix?
Yes, yes. Now I remember. She's a travelling performer. Sailed in from Kavir. Talented family, innit?
Exceptional. And very loving as well, I'm sure.
If you only knew. Dandelion even wrote a poem for her. To my dearest Calinetta. And some such Oh, to have a brother like that.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see him.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
So what is this? 50. Horse with saddle won't tire as easy. Oh, okay, so this is a 50. Okay. So that gives me the right to sell this saddle bag. I mean, this saddle. Yeah. Got one over there and one over here. What the hell is this? Broken flower. And this one is I I'll take. I'm surprised because this is like right here. I guess I'll go here first. Fuck it. Go back to the town area. We might go back to the other area. What time is it?
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well. Mark my words, she'll be playing quint with us in no time. But we're about to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. Paul claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. The Troberids, apparently. Named Kalanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
The Troberids, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works with a mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
What village are you from?
Willows. Road from Razima. Your guard arrived there just before we...
So, how'd it go with this healer? I was fucking about minding my own business when suddenly up he pops in. Oi, Grey Knight. Need a squire?
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are. Rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold, to hold you in a heated embrace, you flee. My dream come the morning, your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back at White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere. Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta. As lovely as she is talented. And this
is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
There's a good reason I don't pour my heart out to bards. They always babble, as you just demonstrated. But listen, besides giving you the details of my affairs, did Dandelion mention his own plans, where he might be going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheet up.
And I've not seen him since.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Horson Jr.'s lair. Then Horson's men chased him all over town.
Horson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuben, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
A rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax. I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Horson first. And Siggy Reuben. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Horson, but Reuben runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry it. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care now.
Geralt!
Take care now.
Geralt!
Tell me, you and Dandelion, how'd you meet?
At a poetry tourney in Ellender. Naturally, I'd already heard much about Master Dandelion. And it proved true. At first, I thought him a bloated, narcissistic buffoon.
Just at first.
Well, only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when he came to congratulate me. Never expected he could lose so graciously. Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Yet, I also know he can be fair and noble at times. Well, I very much doubt I could bear to have him around were it not so.
I see. I get it. Take care now.
Boars. Boars everywhere. Do you seek to get me drunk, sir?
It's clear as the
was
eternal
seeking
fire.
to get you drunk, madame. We would not be drinking coated liquor.
Well, never not.
Anybody there? Open up.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Tell him Geralt of Rivia wants to talk to him.
I cannot promise Mr. Reuben will have time to see you.
Want a bed?
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Siggy Reuven cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy. The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe. Splendid! Siggy Reuven awaits.
Hey, Whitehair! Nice bun you have.
You were right. He doesn't blush.
And Junior cut off his hand.
Bloody easy.
Lips to yourself.
And then he sent the body back, offering a hand extended in peace.
And this is a simple matter.
Easy, Cleaver.
Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
I'm a witcher.
Problems with your plumbing? Nah, it's under control. Geralt's a friend from the old days. Although...
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Ploughing fortune teller?
Assassins! Please, no! Ah!
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few.
First ever party with my prick hanging out. Ah!
Orson Jr.
Got it!
Rumble time!
Good work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how.
They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it?
Let's give him a chance to explain.
I'm looking for Horson Jr.
Interesting. What do you want with him?
It's personal.
Geralt takes his privacy very seriously. Spying on him, having him followed, was a bloody nightmare.
Still, he was lots more trusting when he was looking for Marigold.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Whoreson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Whoreson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, want to find Whoreson? Find me first.
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts? Be grateful for any lead.
Siggy? It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people. And he's discreet, a value in itself.
Leave you to it, then.
I'll, look in on you tomorrow, Francis. Finish our talk.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
Sorry to hear that.
You're sorry? Well, consider it resolved then. Now, mind showing some added compassion could mean a miraculous recovery to me.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Whoreson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste? Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bugger bet lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Whoreson's house, though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Whoreson's got now.
Arena sounds
Sewers, but now Junior
mentioned Whoreson's got a house. Where?
Solid.
See if I can't find Whoreson. Thanks for.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
As far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
Seem a bit prickly. Something bothering you?
Sorry. I know I've been unbearable lately. But at my age, the menopause, what with hot flushes and violent mood swings...
Dijkstra, men don't get menopause. You know that, don't you?
Yes, you moron. I also know you don't actually give a shite about my problems. What do you want?
You got me. Need work, monster trouble, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Might be able to help me, in fact. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah, and you do realise, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to. Be so kind as to follow me.